I find it to just be remarkable how the script has flipped on Brooklyn since they left Brooklyn, where they looked like they were going to run away with that series against the Bucks. They dominated
I thought
Milwaukee.
the Bucks would get that one in Milwaukee. I thought that. Because you go back home, you got momentum, you fighting for your life right then and there. You can't go down 3-0.
True.
You know, the fans are going crazy. They act like they never won anything before.
They got off to a great start. But remember, they got off to a great start because of the fans, like you said. But then, Jay, that second quarter of Game 3 got ugly and turned right back to what the Nets were doing in the first two games, completely dominating them. They did have a chance to win that game, didn't, fine. But Game 4, that's like that danger point of any series where you feel like you're dominating, and then it starts to slip, and then you get that injury, and now you're in a best-of-3 where you could argue at this point the Bucks have momentum, and the Nets have a lot of questions to answer, including this question. Kevin Durant now, can he carry a team by himself if they don't have Kyrie
Answer that,
Irving
Jay.
and James Harden?
I mean, can any individual? I mean, Luka tried to carry the Dallas Mavericks to a degree, but you
Jokic
need
just got
Porzingis,
swept.
you need Tim Hardaway Jr., you need supporting cast to help. Like I throw this whole narrative out the window about one guy carrying a team. Like LeBron James might have carried Cleveland back in the day. That might be the only dude I've ever seen have the skill set to be able to do something like that. So, like, I'm not going to get into that. That's a very media topic conversation. Like, can one guy carry a team? I will say this, though. 3 scenarios. If James Harden, Kyrie, and KD were on the floor together, this series would have been a sweep.
Yep.
It would have been a sweep.
I agree.
Yeah,
With just KD and Kyrie, you still would have given the advantages to Brooklyn, without a doubt. With just Kevin Durant, Brooklyn should lose this series.
Yeah, go ahead, answer that, Jay. You go right ahead, answer that.
Oh, I ain't backing down anything,
look,
Key.
Jay,
You ain't going to find me up here afraid on my platform to talk about what I want to talk about.
Look, Jay, I must leave that alone. I'm going to leave Kevin Durant name out my mouth. No,
We're not going to make any comparisons.
The great thing about it is I'm always one that believe. I believe he can get this game in Brooklyn, and hopefully his running mates, if they don't play in Game 5, can come back and help him in Game 6. I just believe that deep down, because of the stress, the pressure, much like Jay is saying, people or eyeballs are watching to see if he can do it by himself. Because there's only been one guy, really, in all honesty, that has, to a degree, carried his team, and that would be LeBron James, and he lost. He carried a bunch of, I don't even know half the team that played with him, like Popeye Jones or something like that was playing.
07?
Yeah, when he was a young kid.
Larry Hughes.
Larry
Eric
Hughes
Snow
and those guys,
yeah.
Snow and those guys back then, he carried them to the championship and they lost. Other than that, everybody.
Well, you could also argue the year that everyone got hurt. Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, they all got hurt in that finals. And then there's the J.R. Smith turning, that Game 1 moment, too. That was another final.
Or the grab off the backboard, the whole deal. But
he's done it a lot with less.
He still had them with him at times, though. Yeah. And so it's but if KD, he just needs to get this one.
All right, but you're
game.
the guy that said, as a Laker fan wearing his Laker hoodie today, you're the guy that said, legend, well, it's Kobe, but okay. Yeah. But you're the guy that said about Anthony Davis when the Lakers were facing their issues in the first round.
Yeah.
And he had the groin injury.
Whatever it was an injury.
It was an injury. It was plethora
Check
of injuries.
the chart.
But you said he's got to play. I don't care if it rip it off the bone. You've got to play.
Yes.
Do you say the same about James Harden for Game 5?
I don't say 5 because it's not a win or go home. The Lakers.
It's close, though.
Yeah, but it's not. 6 is a win or go home.
All right.
So, yes, James Harden has to rip it off the bone in Game 6, and he probably would say the same thing. Game 5, if he can go depending on how you feel, because it's not a win or go home. AD's game, if my memory serves me right,
was elimination.
Mm-hmm. You win, you in, you cold one more, you lose, you going home, you on your way to Cancun. That's not the case with James Harden.
Jay, how should the Nets handle this? Especially with Harden, because remember, it's hamstring tightness, not a strain, not any of that stuff. And the latest is, according to Malika Andrews, that what Steve Nash said was that he's progressing, but there's a gap that he still has to make up in order to return to the court. Only one day off between games here. Now, I know it was an afternoon game yesterday, but it's still one day off today, play tomorrow, then one day off, and play a possible elimination game if you don't win tomorrow.
Well, if you're Sean Marks and company for the Brooklyn Nets, the GM with James Harden, you sit down and you say, okay, with the doctors, hey, if you were to get injured again, is there any long-term structural injury that we can have to your hamstring? And I think if you understand the science behind that and where that is, then ultimately if he's in a position to say, hey, there isn't, and you could potentially go, I think you have to sit down with your star player and be like, what do you want to do? I mean, you can want him to do something all he wants, but at the end of the day, that's going to be a James Harden call if the doctors say, hey, like, maybe we don't recommend it, but it's not going to hurt you long term. That's going to be up to James Harden. Now, look, James Harden is a competitor. I think he's really going to play. Just hamstring injuries are really difficult to come back with the way that James Harden likes to play pace-wise.